YouTube, what's up, man? Hey, hope everybody's doing all right, man. I just wanted to come over here and just really drop some game on how I save money, how I just try to lower my overhead, man. And I don't think it's something that's talked about a lot within the owner op industry, the trucking industry in general. At least it's just not talked about. Not that it's not done. But long story short, wanted to come over here and tell you guys one of the ways that I save money. Some of you probably can already guess is working on my own equipment. Man, yes, working on my own equipment. And, everybody's different. Everybody's level of expertise is different. My motto is, excuse me, my motto is, excuse me, my motto is, I'd rather try it first. And worst case scenario, if I don't get it right, I was going to have to pay somebody to do it anyway. You feel me? I was gonna have to pay somebody to do it anyway. So, with that being said, I tend to work on my own stuff. I'm not gonna work on nobody else stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I pretty much over time invested in the things to be able to do the main things that we run into out here on the road. So I can change my own tires. And I've went and bought the equipment to do that. I've went and bought the air gun or the electric impact wrench to do that. Again, I went and bought the air jack. I hooked the air jack up to my glad hands, and it'll raise my trailer on my truck. You know what I'm saying? Little things on the engine. Pretty much for me personally, everything on the outside of the engine I can do. To me, it's not that hard. And I mean, from some of the things like even the big things like a radiator. I've done one of those before. Sometimes I need a little assistance, but for the most part, it definitely beats going to these shops, man. Paying over $200 an hour for diagnostics. They got you tied up for days on end. Let alone if you go to a shop that really can't really pinpoint what your issue is, even though it might be something really simple. Again, if you become knowledgeable on that stuff, you can do that stuff yourself, man. And again, like I said, I've just saved a lot of money over time. I'm gonna be honest with you. One of the biggest issues that I used to have, and I don't have that issue anymore. You guys can figure that one out on your own, but it was with the DEF system. Once I figured out how to not have those issues anymore with the DEF system, the truck has just been running smooth for the most part. And again, I've invested in the tools to fix anything that I need to fix whenever those issues come up. So again, I can change my own tires. If I get a flat on the road, as of today, I'm able to go to a truck stop. I'm able to just pull over on the side of the road or go to a rest area. I got my spare tires on here. I got my tools that I need to change a tire. And I just do my thing. It take me 20, 30 minutes to change a tire and I go on about my business. Wheel seals, brakes, slack adjusters. I just changed the brake chamber the other day. The list goes on, man, but I know some of this stuff can be intimidating, man, but in all honesty, it's not that hard. It just takes some time. It just takes some patience to really learn what you're getting into. Obviously, YouTube, this platform is very exploratory. You can actually find a lot of things on here and a lot of good tutorials on here to tell you how to change whatever you need to change. Shoot, you can rebuild an engine off of YouTube. That's one of the ways that I tend to keep my overhead down. And honestly, also, by having other relationships or friendships where, I don't, like, for example, I don't buy tires from the truck stop, which obviously, again, is one of our biggest expenses out here on the road. I have people that I know that I get tires from for a better price. You know what I'm saying? Just any way I can save $1, man, I do that. What made me realize I had to do that, and let me say this, I was already working on my stuff once upon a time. I've had a plethora of trucks at one point in time, and I just enjoy turning wrenches. I'm just really good with my hands, so to speak. But what made me realize that I needed to turn wrenches just a little bit more, and just again capitalize on saving more money, I think that was 2 years ago. I had a total of 5 trucks, and my maintenance bill at the end of the year was $100,000. And to me, that is high. My maintenance was 100,000, and I mean I probably could have kept half of that in my pocket, but I will say most of that was death issues, after treatment issues with the trucks. Um, but again, like I said, bro, like if y'all can find a way to get educated and to try some stuff of your own, don't be afraid to invest in tools. There's plenty of good tools on the market out here to help you do what you need to do. Again, as far as changing tires or the other little small things, what I consider small things, again, outside of the engine, things that you would probably go to the TA for outside of after treatment stuff. Um, I would say do it, especially if you are a owner operator and you plan to be in this game for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because again, that overhead affects your bottom line. And I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not out here to do this for free. I'm out here to make as much money as I possibly can. So, if you guys like what I had to say about that, or you want some more tips or tricks to just kind of help your business thrive a little bit more, again, I just came through bankruptcy, so I feel like I'm probably one of the best people to give people an example or give some advice on that, because I've made the mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes, and I've learned from them. And thankfully, by the grace of God, I've been able to rebound from them and just find out better ways to save money for my company and put us in the best position to win, to be here for a long time. But other than that, man, like, subscribe, click the bell so you get notified whenever I post these videos. And if you got anything to say, you got some questions or some advice, I'm a humble learner. Within reason, leave it down in the comments, man, and I'll get back with y'all and get with y'all when I can. Other than that, y'all be safe. God bless.